Shalom, Ashwell. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashimo Shah Bashimo Kadesh Bakata. Double honor to El Apostle, great minister, and well, who want to learn the truth from. Peace, says, hey, so for like Israel, Shalom. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to Malachiam out there that's laboring this truth within, laboring this work within truth and sincerity. Shalom to the bad few, sincere, Akwath. You sisters are single and silent across the scriptures. And shalom to the loved ones. Okay, it's going to be a scripture tonight. Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. So again, do not enter the path of the wicked. So, of course, we're in this worldly flesh, this vessel that the spirit that's in right now, it's a worldly flesh. We tend, throughout the times, I'm speaking for myself first and foremost, brothers, me included, will tend to have these wicked thoughts, that distract us, push us off the course, and what's our course, we have a course plotted towards getting that eternal rest, which is being the hopeful elect, where the men of the Lord will be exalted from their judgment. And that's why we fight, we're praying and hoping that we could be, we part of the hopeful elect. Scripture says that how the righteous shall be scarcely saved, roughly paraphrasing it. The righteous will be scarcely saved because when World War III happens, there's going to be a lot of dead bodies on the street where people going to be running and stepping on top of those people, those dead corpses, to get by and trying to go somewhere safe. But, as brothers, we know that nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. Okay? Nowhere is safe. And that's just that, this flesh, we tend to go off, speaking for myself, first and foremost, we tend to go off because the times we're living into. But I to tell you, brothers, that we're getting close to the end. It could be like weeks or months, And earlier today, I was at a camp, and the brothers was talking about, how Trump and they're trying to have a gold dome, something like protecting America from the missiles that's coming. And the brothers was going into how the missiles was, and how one of the prophets saw a vision back in the old days, when he had vision, and he didn't know the term, because it was brand new, but he described it as a bow and an arrow, because when you look at the missiles, it's shaped like a bow and arrow. Who are the archers, the military men that shoots the nuclear missiles? Okay, the ICBM missiles, the thermonuclear missiles. Okay. Slovakia. And those that walk in the path of the wicked and that go in the way of evil men, they're gonna be the ones that get caught up in the indignation of the Lord's wrath, drinking that full cup, which is that nuclear fire, burning them up, and it's gonna be so bad where a nuclear missile breaks the sound barrier and adds a couple of seconds to minutes to makes an impact on the ground of its designated target. And that's when the chariots gonna pull up and beam the elect, okay? The chariots are coming to do two things: deliver the Lord's elect and destroy this wicked ass kingdom. So again, hopefully this is edifying. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashimo Shai, Bashimo Kadesh Bakata. Double honor to our apostles, great minister, and well, who want to learn the truth from. Peace, saints, here, so for like Israel. With that, I'm gonna say, shalom.